Here we are. Welcome to the almost weekend. It's time for the Source Weekend kickoff. My name is Kramer. You can call me Doug Kramer because it says that on my all my stuff because that's my full name. But it's not about me. It's about us and what we can do for you. And I would like to introduce you to everybody who's going to be joining in today. Donna, Caitlin, Taylor, Tabitha, we all got together and tried to figure out what can we do to make your weekend as phenomenal as possibly can be. So I feel like let's go ahead and get into it. Let's dive into everything we need to know. So let's get prepared for the perfect weekend with Donna.
Everybody, guess what? We're back and we're going to talk about Halloween this weekend. Did you know Halloween is this weekend, Kramer?
Yeah, I have kids.
Of
Also
course.
started planning our costumes like a year ago. So we're that family.
Oh, wow. Plan ahead. So I want to go over something really quick because I've seen this all over social media and I feel like we can answer the question for everybody right here. Halloween is Sunday, October 31st. In our area, we celebrate Halloween on Sunday, October 31st. There are not any exceptions to that. The cities do not decide what day you go trick or treating, and we just want to let everybody know. It seems like so many people are moving here, and other places maybe did it differently. But I just wanted to let everybody know that there are some exceptions. I hate to say, if your neighborhood chooses to do something on a different day, there's usually neighborhood little notification. But overall, we're going to celebrate Halloween on Sunday, October 31st. Trick-or-treating usually starts around dusk, so it starts getting dark here by 6 o'clock. Usually you'll see the younger trick-or-treaters out by 5:30, 5 o'clock. Those are my favorites. I like the little bitty ones who come out. And usually if it's a school night, it'll probably slow down by 8 or 9.
Our neighborhood, we had the Facebook groups for our neighborhood, and there's 2 or 3 that are in my little area. It's almost exclusively lost pets and when do we trick or treat. That's all I see over the last few weeks. Lost pets. Hey, when are we going to do trick or treating?
Yes. So I thought maybe this is the place to talk about it. I'm sure somebody is going to have an exception they want to put in here. That's great. You can let us know. Also, you mentioned your kids playing their costumes a year ago. But if they did, they probably missed out on the very top costume right now.
Yeah, and which is you and I talked about this off the air a little bit. I'll show the image, and for those who know, and those who aren't going to watch it and know are me.
Okay, go ahead. There we go. The number 1 costume in the country right now, Squid Games. It's on Netflix. Wow. I watched it. Well, okay, you want to hear a funny story? We've been talking about scary things. My son said, "Mom, do not watch this at night. You'll get scared." I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to give too much away. So I did watch it. It's just a lot. We don't want to go through that, but that is the top costume in the United States. But there's also a list by state. And for the state of Tennessee, guess what it is?
I have no idea. Kitty cat.
A witch.
Okay.
A witch. Followed by a princess costume. But I'm kind of surprised when I was looking at the study that came out. There's no Ted Lasso on the group.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's not even listed.
They so please off, just leave the mustache.
You could do it. Well, he doesn't wear a hat.
And you could say the line constantly of, "Do you believe in ghosts?" Well, most importantly, I want them to believe in themselves. You know, because it's the perfect time to quote that on Halloween if you're dressed as Ted Lasso.
I mean, I'm kind of shocked.
Missed opportunity.
I know. Maybe next year. Also, I just want to let everybody know, we want your photos. I took a photo of downtown Franklin, where this house that decorates unbelievably every year. So please send us your photos. We want to see how you decorate it. We want to see your costumes. We want to see the whole thing because it's fun for everybody to see those. This is a place in downtown Franklin. This is an old truck. I think I counted. There were 28 skeletons. So you can't see the whole thing, but this is the back of the truck. I think there's like 6 or 7 right there.
Yeah. So this hits me in the happy spot of all things because it is Halloween. As much as I'm never going to watch Squid Games, I don't like anxiety. I love Halloween. Not only is that a square body GMC with the Tractor Supply, toolbox in the back because I look
Exactly.
at details, but then you start looking at all the little details like the records that are hanging from the top. Let me bring it back real quick so everybody can see. There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot going. Okay, do you see the sign over there on the side of the house? It says an all spirits drive-in. I love it.
It's phenomenal. Well done.
Yes. But we want to see what you guys came up with. Mine is just a few pumpkins. I don't know. Every year I laugh and I say, should I leave the spider webs that I find in the corner as part of decoration? Like I left those on purpose, or should I take them down? I don't know. So please send us your photos. We want to see those. Also coming up on our website, please check this out. Food craft with kids, Halloween themed. We have a thing where you make Rice Krispie monsters, pretzel ghost, all those kinds of things. That never worked out for me very well. My boys are close in age, and my daughter just kind of did whatever they did. So imaginary boulders would come down and crush the monsters, or a dump truck would come, and so they never stayed cute for very long. I mean, those little projects didn't work out so great in my house.
Yeah, we're painting a pumpkin tonight. It looks like a robot for a Flash project. So we're gonna have a silver and dark gray and yellow Ricky Ricarda pumpkin that from a book that my fourth grader is currently reading.
Okay.
Yeah.
the food things just, and they look cute. And I love those projects, but that just didn't work out so well at my house. And then they would be like, why are you doing all that? Why are you making it look like that? Just give it to me. I just want to eat it now. So
yes, the things in the donuts is the closest I've gotten to doing food. We do decorations, but the food we don't do as much.
Yeah. But
things in donuts, by the way, just literally fake things, put them in the donuts. You have little vampire donuts.
Krispy Kreme has these really cool decorated donuts. Have you seen those?
Yeah, but I did my own because I did my own. And for future, I will be going to Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to sell out. If you guys are looking for those, you should check those out. Also, forgot to mention, Jenny's Ice Cream, such a really popular place here. You can go, if you want to be that person on the street where everybody goes, go to that house. Or if you do special things for your little neighborhood kids, you can buy these coins to hand out to trick-or-treaters, and it gives them a free ice cream cone.
You're speaking all the languages that I love.
I love it. So yeah, you can be known as that house that gives out Jenny's ice cream.
Yeah, you don't want to be the penny house. You don't want to be the raisin house. You don't want to be the pencil house.
Toothbrush house.
Toothbrush house. You don't want to be that.
No.
You want to be that house or just take one bowl, because that's the good house too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll be first in line for that house though. Otherwise, you're not getting anything.
Or the full-size candy bar house. That's where you want to go.
That you get high fives for the rest of the year. Like that, you walk around. Yeah, I'm the full-size candy bar house. What's up? Hey, you guys doing all right? I'm here for some groceries. Yeah, this is my house.
I know, right? Oh, and of course we have to give you a restaurant update. So, big news: Waldo's Chicken is opening their second location.
Yeah, I had the image for you for people that haven't, that might not know exactly what you're talking about, but the image literally just disappeared. So if you saw my on the screen, but yeah, Waldo's, let's get into it.
Yeah, Waldo's, the non-hot chicken place in Franklin, and Fresh Hospitality opened this concept. It's a brand new concept. The first one they opened on Liberty Pike, I think that was last year, and now they're opening their second location closer to downtown Franklin, and they say it's going to open first week of November. They're not giving us an exact date, but that's pretty big news around here. People love that. You should go check it out if you haven't been.
Yeah, I like restaurants that open with before they give you the official opening. To me, have things figured out because they want to perfect it. They don't want to have, hey, it's a grand opening, then get overwhelmed and they don't have enough staff, or they didn't order properly. So when they're due we'll tell you when, here's our soft or here's our date. They're getting everything ready because they want to make sure they serve correctly. I like it when that's a smart move.
Yes. So that's something to look forward to. Also, since we're going to build off last week, Condado Tacos, November 4th.
Mm-hmm.
That's your open date. Can't wait.
Hey, I have a question for you. Sorry. Yes. That little lag got it, and I thought you were done, so I jumped in, and you were not done. It was just my computer. So on the food spectrum, I put this up on my socials, and it was kind of all over the place for people who want to argue, and I don't want to argue about things, but non-traditional pizza toppings. The pineapple discussion is going to happen on another page. I don't want any anger on it, but what is a non-traditional pizza topping that you love?
I don't know if this is non-traditional because it's very traditional, but no one in my family likes it but me. But I like the basil, the pieces of basil, the fresh basil on my pizza. I like that a lot.
Our frozen pizzas get doctored with stuff like that, or some rosemary. Like even the frozen pizzas, like we put our treatments to it. So I'm cool with that. And yes, my kids would see that and go, "Why is there leaves on my pizza?"
I know, yeah.
But it's worth doing, and it's like getting a bay leaf in your soup. Like, hey, what's going on? Somebody, what is it? Do I need to go? What's going on, man? No, it's there for a reason, guys.
It is there for a reason. Don't eat the bay leaf stuff. If you find that in your soup, by the way, that would not taste good.
No, you don't eat it, but it's there. You know what? Yeah, you're right.
Flavor.
I probably should tell my kids. So let's take it out. But sometimes it's in there.
Sometimes it's still in there.
Yes, sometimes it is because I cook. I'm not a good cook. I just cook.
Mm. What is your item that you put on your pizza?
I like sometimes I like jalapenos on my pizza.
Oh.
I used to work at a pizza restaurant, so I've tried everything because you get bored because I was a teenager and just endless amount of ability to eat pizza. So every day I'd eat pizza, and then like pepperonis, like I found out when too much is too much. When you double layer it, you put pizza, toppings, sauce, pepperoni, cheese. Pizza, sauce, pepperoni, cheese. I found out that is way too much grease.
Wow.
All the the anchovies and stuff like that. Some people love. They don't. They're okay to me, but only when you're hungry for them. I like a good taco pizza every now and then. Although I don't like tomatoes at all. I like them what they do. Don't want a round tomato that's not been cooked, just hanging out on top of my pizza. Don't like that. But I like a taco pizza sometimes. So
it's one of those. Yeah,
I think jalapenos would be the most used non-traditional pizza topping.
But
have I made a pizza before? Maybe. Maybe I have. I'm creative.
That's very fascinating.
You know what? I'm gonna make a pizza, tikka masala, or maybe a vindaloo sauce, and make it very, very, Indian. It's a little spicy on it, but I'm gonna make it look like a pumpkin. Just in time for the holidays.
That's great. You should take a picture and we'll show everybody next week. I can't wait to see that.
I'm bringing it home. That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing it home. That's why I get paid the medium bucks. Well, Donna, you have an excellent Halloween weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye, everybody. See you next week.
It's going to be a busy weekend, and we're going to find out everything that's happening in sports. So let's bring Caitlin in here.
Hey, everybody. We have a big weekend in Nashville sports, not just the Halloween scene crowding downtown Broadway. We kick off the weekend with a Saturday matinee game. The Predators will be facing the New York Islanders at 12:30 p.m. And then I'd encourage everybody to go out, walk around Broadway in their Preds gear, in their costume. You can be Nash for Halloween. And then on the actual day of Halloween, we have two sporting events. The Titans are away playing the Colts this weekend, but there will be plenty of places to catch that game. And then at 3 p.m., we have a home Nashville SC game. So
are you going to be a blind referee? Like just get the cane and the glasses? I've seen that before. Are you going to be that? Are you going to be sports related?
You actually are really putting me on the spot here, and I am going to be a referee.
Okay. Is that legitimate? You're going to be that?
I was going to be something else, but I've never been I'm very into theme parties. I've never been a big Halloween person, but I'm going to come over to my parents' house on Sunday night and dress as a referee and hand out candy.
Just throw flags everywhere. I had a boss that used to throw flags in our meetings. It was the greatest thing ever. It was so good. Tom Travis. Shout outs to Tom Travis. That was a brilliant move. Yeah. I saw a trend, and I'll get to my question in just a minute, but I really enjoyed this trend talking about theme parties. I saw an Adam Sandler Halloween Christmas party. You had to go as an Adam Sandler character.
I've seen that in the past couple months. So
good. It's so good. You could be any character from any one of his shows, from any one of the universes. And I really feel like
I love that.
There's so many that I could do for sure. My wife, she's going to hate that I say this. She really looks like Vicky Valancourt from Waterboy, but like a really good version of that because she's really attractive. She doesn't have to be that. She's not that all the time. She's really an attractive actress. Well, my wife reminds me of her so much. We could totally do that. We haven't done that yet. No.
Maybe next year. Or just a random occasion. I think I'm going to take that and don't tell anyone, but everyone, we got to keep this under the
Don't tell everybody.
I'm going to start the trend of a Will Ferrell theme party.
Done. Easy. All right. So here's my question. I asked this earlier. I'm getting some mixed ideas about what a non-traditional pizza topping is. But what's a pizza topping that you like that's kind of non-traditional?
Figs.
Interesting choice.
My dad is very creative in the kitchen, and he makes this fig prosciutto honey goat cheese pizza, and it's
that does not sound appetizing, but I'll try it because
it doesn't. And then you have it.
Yeah.
And like I've had to force feed my friends when I make it, and they're like, I'm going to spit it out. And I'm like, that's fine. And then they don't. So.
Yeah. I think my theory, and this doesn't work with this because it's your dad's, but restaurants, like I'll try any food on a restaurant because they thought, you know what? People will buy this. So they put enough faith into it to put it on the menu. Like, yeah, I'll try it. So yeah, I'm not going to cook it. If I'm ever at the house and your dad offers me a slice of fig pie, that's a pizza pie, I'm going in. May not get seconds, but I'll go at least a first.
Figs are better. You could switch them out though for pears.
I'm just
weirdly same. I'm also, if you couldn't tell, I like pineapple on pizza. So
I'm okay with that one. That is not gross to me.
So. I don't like pepperoni though.
It's not my favorite, but it's the easiest go-to to please most people.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
It's like if you got a party of 30 people, most of it's going to be pepperoni, and then somebody's going to order all the veggie one, and like that's cool and all, but I don't like onions. And I don't like veggie person. Yeah. My wife. That's my wife. And according to her character on I just lost it. Waterboy. She'll cut you if you take her pie. All right, I got to wrap it up because we got to find out what's going on with the rest of the weekend for everybody. You go out there and have a great one, okay?
You too.
Now let's find out what is going down. What's on the scene with Taylor Means?
Hey, everybody. It is going to be an awesome weekend this weekend because it is Halloween, just in case you all forgot. I know we haven't been talking about that like the past couple weeks, but so lots of trick-or-treating happening, lots of trunk and treats happening, lots of festivals, but I wanted to talk about something for the homebodies. So I am going to talk about Halloween movies and where you can find them. And the first place is going to be Disney Plus,
of course,
which is my favorite streaming network right now. But they put out some new kid-friendly movies that, have some adult jokes in there just in case the grown-ups are watching too. So they put out this show called Just Beyond. And it's inspired by R.L. Stine, which is a childhood favorite for most of us. And it just takes you into a supernatural world of ghosts and vampires and mummies. And it's a really good series. I did watch it in a day. So, and then we have The Muppets Haunted Mansion, which is a take on the Haunted Mansion that Eddie Murphy was in a while ago. And it's going to be a musical. So really good for the young ones.
Can I even tag on that a little bit more as a Disney freak?
Yeah.
Of course, the Eddie Murphys was to take on the ride. Right. And when you watch The Muppets Haunted Mansion, the stuff inside of the movie, like when you're watching the scenes in the background, they're using the same like wallpaper that's from the ride. They have a lot of the same stuff that's in the ride where Miss Piggy's character is actually on the ride.
Right.
But there's so many little details, like on the ride itself, they have like gargoyles on the wall. If you go back and look at the movie for the details, the gargoyles are the Manamana people. Like it's so beautifully done.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, kudos to Disney and the stuff they put out because they do a great job. And they don't like shy away from the kids stuff like Muppets, which is what I really like.
For sure.
And then they have our classics. They have all the Halloween towns, which are a go-to for a lot of people my age. And they have Hocus Pocus, which is seasonal favorite. Honestly, it's a yearly favorite. You can watch that all year round, which is why I like it.
Well, they put a spell on us. They did.
Yeah, exactly. And it worked for years and years. And so also, and they have Twitches 1 and 2 of Tia and Tamara Mowry, and I love that one. So then on Netflix has a lot of like the animated ones. So they have Monster House, they have Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, they have Paranorman, and to bring it home to a classic, they have the Shrek Swamp Stories. And I'm sorry, if you don't like Shrek, guys, I just don't know if I can trust you.
For sure. I'm with you. That's why we're friends.
Exactly. And then they have a new one with Adam Sandler and Kevin James called Hubie Halloween.
Yeah.
Adam, have you seen it?
Yeah. It came out last year.
Yeah.
And it is. I was talking earlier about there is costume contests or costume parties that are themed. I was talking with Caitlin about this. There are Adam Sandler themed ones. In Hubie, it was like my favorite because no one knew who the guy was. I'm like, oh, that's straight up who you like. You got to watch that.
Yeah,
it's silly, but it's fun.
Yeah, you're right. It did come out It came out last year. It was. I guess I should say it's new to me. I just watched it.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
last
Fair
week.
enough.
But for Adam Sandler, it was a great. Well, I mean, I like Adam Sandler, but it was a good scary movie for him.
Yeah. It's family. We all watch it together. I don't do scary movies, so far we're doing good. Like I'm not gonna go to watch Exorcist with you.
Well, it's getting darker. I'm so sorry. I have to bring it home for you.
Okay.
I love these movies, The Conjurings 1, 2, and 3. I can't get enough of them.
Tapping out.
I know. I'm sorry. And then we've got, this is a show, but The Haunting of Hill House. That's one of my favorite scary shows. And my game that I play is to count how many ghosts that you see throughout the show that are so well hidden, actually. You have to watch it a couple times to see them. And then there's this movie called Veronica that you won't like at all. It's based on a true story of a girl in Spain who gets possessed. And you know how those go.
Yeah, all the based on true story ones. And if there's anything that's supernatural that could be real, nope.
Yeah.
Jump scares, nope. Gore, nope. Muppets, yeah.
Yeah, Muppets, great. We good. So you just stick to Disney Channel movies, and I think you're okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then just to bring it home, HBO Max has all of the ones that a lot of us grew up on. It has all the Final Destinations, the original Friday the 13th, Freddy vs. Jason's, The Nightmare on Elm Street, and The Shining, which isn't a Halloween movie, but it's
driving. How many times have you been driving down the highway and you see a log truck and you're like, nope, I'm not behind you.
I move over. It's a traumatizing scene. I remember watching that. I was like 6, and I was like, why am I watching this? This is terrifying.
No, you should not have been watching that. My kids are 9 and 7. They're not watching that at all.
I grew up watching. It's my mom's favorite thing. She loves Psycho was her favorite movie, and I was like, so I just grew up watching scary movies.
Yeah, I'm sure my family liked it, but I remember being in my room saying, I can still hear it. Like if they had the movie playing, I can still hear it. It was just too much. Just the music alone. I'm out. I've tapped out. So easy. And you can make fun of me all you want. Don't care.
I will never.
Well, we got our
ruin our friendship.
Say it again.
I said I can't ruin our friendship. I'll never make fun of you.
Thank you. That's why, you know what? If you were here right now, full on high five. And I never charge because friends never charge for high fives.
Exactly.
# free high five. All right. Well, you have an incredible Halloween. We'll talk to you soon. Let's find out what's going on with the weather in Tabitha.
Hey everybody, I'm Tabitha Bartow here with your Middle Tennessee weather, and we do have Halloween this weekend. So as we jump to our graphic that we have, Unfortunately, the rain is going to be starting on Friday and going into Saturday as well. We do have a greater chance of some thunderstorms, but luckily we will have some sunshine for our Halloween day, and unfortunately we will be cooling down a little bit more at 47 for our low, so make sure to bundle up the kids when they're going out for trick-or-treating. As you can also see, Kramer and I have got those flannels on.
You know what? Unplanned, but we are ready for the weather. This is the amount of flannels that I have in my closet is more than necessary. That's the official title, is more than necessary.
I have way too many because I used to be a 4-H kid throughout high school and all of my elementary years. So these are like my kind of style any time of the year.
Well, I have flannel because I have a beard, and they hand those out to you like, hey, I'd like to get a beard. Well, here's your flannel, sir, and here's your ball cap. Socks are optional. Sometimes you can go, hey, dudes. That's the options that I have because I got to keep it casual. So I asked the question earlier to everybody, and this is nothing to do with weather, nothing to do with Halloween, which I know I probably should have asked a Halloween question, but I've asked so many on all my socials. Give me a non-traditional pizza topping. What's a pizza topping that you love and everybody's like, yeah, I can't go with that?
Well, I'm like one of those people that really likes the kind of pizza where you get like the chicken on top and you get the ranch and like the little bacon bits and everything. I think that's pretty good. But other people, they're like, no, we're just sticking to pepperoni and cheese.
Well, once you start getting away from the red sauce, I start tapping out. And I get it. You know, the chicken Alfredo pizza, it is good. I don't know if I can put that in the pizza umbrella. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Delicious.
It is good. It's you and my wife could hang out, and me and my boys will be over there eating our red sauce pizzas. So much red sauce that I like the pizzas on top. I'm sorry, the sauce on top of the pizza. Like I go straight Chicago style, Detroit style, whatever. Don't quote me on what styles is the best because it's all good to me.
Definitely not the red sauce for me, but you do you.
More for me. I'm okay with that. The flannel friends can still exist.
There we go.
Well, you have a wonderful weekend and happy Halloween.
Thank you. You too.
Here we are at the end. We found out all the food. We found some places to go. We found some trick-or-treat sites. And now we've got all the stuff about the movies. And you're going to make fun of me because I don't like scary movies. But that's okay. Doesn't hurt my feelings. You watch your scary movies. I'm going to watch all the Disney Plus stuff. We're going to have ourselves a wonderful weekend. We'll see you back soon. Thanks for all the views. And if you've shared and commented, thank you so much for that. And thank you for telling your friends. All right, go out there, be better, and shine on.